Welcome to the Car Chronicles, baby. Hey, everyone. How are you doing today? This is Totally Sassy TV from the 803, and we are back with another segment of Car Chronicles, baby. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Sunday evening, afternoon? I am doing great. I am doing wonderful. As always, I'm always searching the internet for news. There's always a bunch of mess going on. Last night was supposed to be Love and Marriage Huntsville, but instead they putting Marcel and Tisha up for the okie doke. Right? Allegedly. Okay, let's get started and let's talk about Kiki's live, which I will be uploading. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time uploading. Y'all, looks like I'm going to have to get an iPhone. I don't want an iPhone. I love my Droid, but it seems to be a lot easier from the iPhone, you know. But anyway, it's time for an upgrade, and I am contemplating. I really am. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I get an iPhone, stick with my Droid? What should I do? The question of the day. Anyway, I just want to say that all things here are alleged. Everything, and when I tell you says everything, is, in my opinion, it is for fair use. It is for learning purposes. It's for educating. It's for research. It is for sheer entertainment. And even if we have those facts to back up those facts to keep me safe, it's always going to be alleged. Okay, sis? Let's get to talking about it. All right, first we're just going to recap some things on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? Marcel and Tisha. Man, they have really changed over the last 4 seasons, right? Marcel still looks pretty much the same, but Tisha has upgraded. I'm just saying. She was a cute girl anyway, but I think she's upgraded in her looks, her fashion, her body looks good. I don't care what anybody, you know what I'm saying, I don't like to body shame anybody, because it being in a medical profession, some people cannot help their body, and some diseases or things that they're going through, changes in a woman's life, changes in hormones, everything can affect a person's body. So no, I do not like the body shame, because baby, I used to have the body Audi. Now I just got the Audi. I mean, I'm not bad, but you know, I'm working on it. You know, I'm in my 50s, honey. Yes. Half these people wish they could look like this in their 50s. And, you know, like I said, this is not bragging. This is just confidence. This is what your parents instill in you, okay? And as you get older in life, you be like, what? I am a catch. I am fine. You know, ain't no man got to tell me that. I look in the mirror. I look at my mom. My dad was a good-looking dude. Both of my brothers were fine. Half the people want to be my friends just to get with my brothers. And half my brother friends just want to get with him to get with me, okay? Have y'all ever experienced that? I have, but thank God for true friends, okay? And more like family and then friends, okay? So they didn't try to get with my brother, thank you. But anyway, even though one of my best friends, I dated her brother which are my kid's father, for like 8 or 9 years. We broke up. We had a nasty breakup. But she and I are still like best friends. Ain't that something? Because we were friends before him. And she knows her brother. And, but we're cool now. I mean, he and I were cool. We were young and we did some dumb stuff. We did tit for tat. We have 3 beautiful children. My youngest child is by. And, so I, you know, they are great kids. They come, the family is great. They have a great connection. So I'm thankful that we are still like best friends. We take trips everywhere. I'll let y'all meet her. She's crazy. Honey, you will love her. But anyway, back to Kiki's live. Back to the Love and Marriage Huntsville set up the plotterization for Marcel and Tisha. Because, baby, they setting it up from the beginning how Marcel was to now. And Marcel, much as I like you, bro, and I know you done did your dirt, but deep in my spirit, I feel like you are a good person. I just think, you like, you like to get out there. You know what I'm saying? You like to tap the waters a little bit. Listen, just a little bit. Little drip, okay? But it was amazing to me to see how, he was so chauvinistic. Oh, God. Marcel. That was horrible, child. And then, how Tisha was so gullible. But I can't say she stood her ground a couple of times with Marcel about, going and doing her own thing. She is his helpmeet, and I think he has realized that. And she helped him get projects. So, Marcel, the very thing that you try to keep down, baby, it enhances and it contributed to your family. Now, this Marcel that I'm liking, I like this Marcel. I do. That's coming up. I know why he being nice, honey, because, hit some shit finna come out on him. It's finna hit the fan, baby. And he gonna weasel his way out. He always does. Tisha loves that man. The way she looks at him, the way she talks, she loves him, y'all. I mean, you know what love is. I know what love is, but at one point, I was that gullible too, just so mesmerized and wanted to last forever. Don't happen. But I mean, some do. Don't get me wrong. There's people out here been married for years. My parents were one. Even though they separated, when I was older, but then they ended up being back together. They never divorced. It was just, how that generation is. Me, I ain't that generation. I'm sorry. You duped me once, you're out. You done. Done. Not no drip out the door done. Because, at this time in my life, I feel like I do not have time for play. I don't. I mean, this is the time in my life I'm building. I ain't got time for no child, no little boy. You know what I'm saying? Some manipulator, some narcissist to come in my life trying to make me feel less than what I am and think I feel less than what I need. That ain't happening. I'm no coleslaw. I'm no curry goat. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. That little girl over there, they might take that mess because of desperation. They want to take that mess because they want to live a certain lifestyle. And they don't want to get out their ass and go get an education to provide that lifestyle. They want a man to do it for them. That's them. More power to you, sis. More power to you. Just not for me. Okay? Anyway, first we're going to still continue on to talk about Marcel. And when I thought the part about I always wanted the clarification on the different sides of the track. Now, the way he cleaned it up, he did good. Because he know what he meant the first time. But he cleaned it up good when he said that, they were sleeping, his family had slept on the church floor. And, he's no different. He's no better than the next person. Now, I do believe Marcel on that. Now, I do believe that. I think that's why I say Marcel, they have been through a lot as kids, like me. I mean, we didn't have a perfect life. We had a good life. But at any moment, we could have had nothing. And to me, when I look back until now, we really didn't. Now look at our little house we grew up in, and I'm like, how did we grow up in that house? How did we even survive? The Lord made a way. He did. So I am so thankful for that Waymaker. Okay, so I understood what he was saying when he came back around and explained himself. Okay, because I kind of got mad at you more so about that. Okay, I did. Now I'm glad you explained yourself, and I had to go back. Thank God that this for this recap. Okay. But anyway, you guys know the rest. I don't even have to go into detail about all the recap when it comes to Marcel and Tisha. They have really grown. Don't get me wrong. I do like Tisha. I think Tisha's a little spoiled by her mom. I think Tisha can fight her battles, if she wants to fight her battles. But Tisha is the type, when it comes to Marcel, you ain't gonna mess with her husband. She just one of them. And I get the husband first, wives first. Side chicks, never. Okay? Side dudes, never. Okay? Mayonnaise never, coleslaw never. Okay? I don't like mayonnaise. Okay? I don't know about y'all, but I don't like it. That's why I don't too much care for coleslaw. But I find it interesting that she really loves her husband. And I get it when you come for her family. It's hard. You don't want nobody tearing up your family dynamic, okay? Especially you got children in it. And they are trying to build. And you get that. But you got to understand also, Tisha, it's not people that's trying to do that. Your very enemy could be in the house tearing up your own house. And he doesn't even recognize that he's an enemy. Okay? But anytime you go against your family, you are an enemy to your family. When you invite other spirits by sleeping with them and bringing them back to your home with your wife and your children, and you cause us disruption, that is an enemy. You are my princess. You do not do that. But some men, they don't look at how deep it goes. Some women don't look at how deep it goes. It's about, to me, if a woman would sleep with you while you're married, I mean, we all had our issues. We all done slept with boyfriends that had a girlfriend. That's girlfriend. That's the young us, okay? But as now, I'm talking about now, in your late 20s, in your 30s, early 20s, you might be young and done seeking out some love. I can't dismiss that because we all done it. Well, most of us have done it. And if you say you're not, you're lying. I don't care what you say. You don't fantasize about a man. I don't care if he was married. You don't did something. Woman, whatever. You have done it. Y'all, I am sorry. My phone is not want to act right because we're in Car Chronicles, so I don't have my thing. Anywho, as I was saying, it's hard, so anybody that say at our age, just put it this way, that they messed up. Yeah, you might have messed up, but at that first time you messed up, you should have cut it. You shouldn't keep on doing it. But after that first time you messed up and you realize you messed up, and I don't care how good the cook was or how good the D was, and you start thinking about, oh shoot, I got my wife, I got 3 whole kids, I got business, I got a lot to lose. When that Jezebel come back to you, you should have been like, nah, we can't continue this. That was a one and done, baby. One and done. That's it. I don't care how good it was one and done. You should have let it go, because then when you go back to that, you make a choice, not a mistake. Okay, so therefore you become the family's enemy. You become against your own family, and that's sad, but it is so true. Okay, but anyway, I just want to say that because you look at Martell, how he went out in the pandemic, put your family at risk because you trying to get that slop. I mean, that's an enemy. And when you do stuff like that, you are an enemy. So I get where they're leading this up to when it comes to Tisha and Marceau. I get it. And those two, they have grown on me. Now, individually, as an individual couple, I like them too. I like Kimmy and Maurice. I love Mel and Martell together. I don't get me wrong, even though Martell was slick, but they were a great couple, okay? I can't even see Martell with anybody else that would build him like Mel did, or compliment each other like they did. They really did compliment each other, and I have to say that because it's true. Even though behind closed doors there was a lot of shit that was going down, but they were very personable. They're very good parents, okay? And they had a very intense relationship. Tumultuous, treacherous, burglarous, whatever you want to call it, baby. It was that. But outside looking in, they were the perfect couple to me. When I first saw them on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I was like, dang, they look good together. Now that's a power couple right there. Dang, Kim and Maurice look good together. Dang, this is what I'm looking at right here. I like it. And the way they move, the way Mel talks. A lot of people take Mel as arrogant. Mel is just confident. Y'all got to understand that. Y'all might take me as arrogant when I say, I look in the mirror and I say, hello, beautiful. How you doing this morning? Let's go out here and get some coffee and get this day started. That's not arrogance. That's what I've been taught to say to myself. Because I don't have to have a man to tell me that. But when I have this man, like my hubby, and he tells me that, I know it's from a good place. I know it's from the depths of his soul. And I can receive that, okay? But I don't need nobody trying to tell me that I'm not a beautiful woman, because God has created me, okay? It's only me. My fingerprint is unique. I'm unique. Each one of you are unique in its own way. So if any little girl or grown woman that's having issues with their thinking that they're not unique, baby, you were created. You were wonderfully, beautifully created to bring in this world what you have to offer. All you have to do is dig deep, look in that mirror and say, good morning, beautiful. And you keep saying it enough, I promise you, you're going to believe it, because you came from beautiful people. You came from God. Y'all had to preach it this morning, because, some women, sorry y'all, some women, they don't understand that. And I want you to hear this. I had to tell this to my youngest daughter. I'm like, girl, look who you come from. You were gorgeous. Okay? Don't let that little Negro out there tell you any different. If that man's trying to play on your emotions and make you feel like you any less than, cut him off. That's the enemy. That's the devil. Okay? So let's get back to it. Kiki went live, y'all. And I like Kiki. I like Kiki. Kiki is very, very intelligent, very, very well spoken, and very personable. She is very good for TV too. Okay? Now, I hope she comes back next season. Now, this live really helped me like Kiki. Okay? And I understand now why she did what she did. Okay? She couldn't go into a lot of detail because, the show is going to reveal a lot of stuff. So Kiki was saying that, when she came on, her and Tisha had an agreement. She thought that it was just going to be, her and her being cousins and talking and laughing and cutting up. But Tisha turned on her, and it became something totally different. And she did not, it kind of blindsided her, okay? And so that's why I guess she went on into her defense mode, because Tisha and Marceau had told, like we said previously, told Mel and Martell at the time when they were together that some news about her. And she said she even thinks, you remember, I said that too, because because Kiki has a status and has grew up in a well established family and with money, and was afforded to do different things in life. I felt like Tisha was a little bit jealous of that, okay? Tisha is the only girl. Kiki says she has 5 sisters and 2 or 3 brothers or something like that. She said that she is never jealous of Tisha. The reason why she says she could never be jealous of Tisha because she's the oldest of 5 girls. And she's always had to share and do things with her sisters. So to her, to be jealous is something that her family has never taught her. True. But at some point, everyone experiences jealousy. I get what you're saying. Not saying that you experience jealousy with Tisha, but everyone has experienced jealousy, you know. And then you snap back to yourself and say, what am I jealous for? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I be jealous of that? You know, why would she be jealous of me? You know, like some people are jealous of you for no reason. Okay? Y'all, I'm sorry, my phone wants to get a little hot. So I'm just trying to get it where I can cool it off, okay? Yes, and so sometimes people are jealous of you for no reason. You don't even understand. I'm going to tell you a story. I worked, before I was a nurse, I went to school, got my, this is my 2nd degree. I worked as a computer person, you know, and I worked in this plant, and I worked on this job. It was totally computerized. You had to know how to work it. Had to know how to. It was very intense. So it was only a few people that could work that job. Everybody has tried to work that job. They couldn't do it. They got out of it. Well, it was offered to me, and I took it. Learned the computer part of it. Learned the part where, because we made awnings, and each color you guys see in those awnings, it's a process. Okay. You have to go and lift this. Girl, one day when I have time, I have to go into it. But anyway, when I got that job, and I hadn't been at that place probably 2 years. People have been there 10, 15, 20 years. They got mad at me because I could do the job. But what they failed to understand is I've already went to school for that. So, you know, people can get jealous of you for no reason, for no apparent reason at all. One girl told me she did not like me until she got to know me because I was light skinned. Yo, I said, what? Light skinned. I don't know. Maybe, have y'all ever been through that? I mean, this girl could not stand me. And I never even did nothing to her. And one day we was talking, I was laughing with her, cutting her. She said, Teresa, you know what? You pretty cool. I thought you was all stuck up because you all light skinned. And I said, what? I said, are you serious? And she was serious about that thing. What? To me, I'm the most down-earth person you will ever meet. I am not that type of person where I talk to the homeless. I talk to anybody. That's just who I am. I'm careful who I talk to, but I do speak, and I am very, very much aware who I talk to. But Kiki was saying the same thing. She's saying that she has 5 sisters. She's always been protective of them, and she's always been bossy. And she said her and Tisha had lived together, and when they went to Alabama, she said they lived together in their first apartment together, and she admitted, she said, I was bossy, and so that did not work out because I'm a bossy person. And she said, I can admit that. She was a professor of English Lit for 12 years, and she resigned in 2019 and said that, you know, she wanted to do book writing, and she wanted to do English teaching literature on a higher platform, meaning she wanted to just not be conformed to or confined to a classroom. She wanted to be out in the open because it's so much to teach. And it's the same way with nursing. I feel like I can teach more, you know, not being confined to a unit. You know, nursing goes beyond the hospital. It goes beyond those walls, okay? But, you know, she also said there were things on there that, you know, she was blindsided on, like I said before. And she said that Tisha is capable of fighting her own battles. Why she doesn't do it, she does not know. She said because the girl can lay hands, because they have actually had fist fights before. And she said, I won some and Tisha won some, but she definitely could lay hands. Well, I know Tisha could lay hands because it's in her. Her mama at the food and be wanting to lay hands. But Miss Wanda be wanting to fight her battles, and she can't do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the live continued on. She introduced us to her son and her daughter and her dog. The dog was so funny. Her son is just as sweet and cute. Her daughter is a mini her. It goes on to talk about Mel. They were saying that Mel, at one point they were saying Mel was acting bougie, but they didn't fail to realize because Mel was with the echelon, the high end people. You know what I'm saying? They thought she was acting bougie, but that's not the case. Baby, let me tell you something. When you elevate, you got to move, okay? You can't elevate and stay still in that same mindset. When you elevate and you get to a different type of people, you have to be open and learn. See, that's a lot of problem with a lot of black families or black entrepreneurs. A lot of people have that crab in the bucket syndrome where they want to pull people down once they elevate. It can be just the elevation of being more mindful and learning the business, and then they elevate this. And I'm gonna tell you another story that happened to my brother. He got his business together, very successful before he passed, and he would make a Facebook page, and he called it business tips for today's growing entrepreneurs or something like that. And he would give little tidbits of how you can elevate, and he would show you where he came from to this. And don't you know, somebody went and told my mom he was bragging, and I was like, Mama, my brother, you know good and darn well that is not Mike do not brag. But yeah, this is how some people mindset is, because they're not able to elevate and get the understanding of where they need to be. Like I saw this young lady, she said there's a revelation room, and it never ends. Every day is a new revelation, and it never ends. We learn every day. If you don't learn, you might not even be on this earth. You have to learn every day, and I truly believe that. So anyway, Kiki was just, explaining herself. She was like, I cannot answer a lot of questions. Condolences to her. She lost a nephew to a motorcycle wreck, and then she had another family member to pass. And I sent out my complete condolences to you, Kiki. Me and my viewers, we will keep you guys in prayer. And so it's just a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know of. She said that her and Mel have actually threw events together, and she said, I don't know why Miss Wanda act like this is the first time she knew of her and Mel throwing events or hanging together, because it's simply not true. Okay, so we're gonna get to see some of Kiki. Kiki is very dynamic, and I like her. Okay, and regardless of what some of y'all think, Kiki to me will be a great addition to the show. Maybe her husband might be the next couple, who knows? But they do need another couple on there. I think they should always keep Mel. Martell is scheming. So they keep him there. I don't see what they're keeping him for. I think, maybe it's me. Maybe Carlos got an eye. Maybe he look good. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I just want you guys to tell me what you think of Kiki's video. I am trying to upload it to my channel. I am having a hard time. If anybody can give me some type of advice on this, please do. Okay. And another thing, I am on Zelle, and it's just Teresa Lindsay. And I am on Cash App. Cash App is if you download the app and you type in the $ and Teresa Lindsay 12, it'll come up. My face and all will come up. And if you want to contribute to this channel, God bless you. I am honored that somebody would contribute. Like I said, I have had a couple of Cash Apps to come through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And believe this, hear this. Thank you. Okay, I am grateful. Okay, you do not understand how grateful I am. You do not understand how this is a outlet for me. Okay, and I enjoy talking to you guys. Like I said, oh yeah, and I am on Patreon now, so I am going to start having merch, and it's going to be keep it classy, keep it nasty, and keep it sassy, baby. That's just one of my little slogans that we're going to put on some t-shirts, and we're going to have some coffee mugs, and maybe some little what you call those things, mugs that you can hold your water in that keep it cold. And another one I got, let's talk about it. Okay. Another one is understand it. Okay. We got some things going on. So Patreon, you'll see the Patreon, and it's got slash the www.patreon.com, and then it's gonna slash SASSYTEA-V from the 803. Okay, and y'all see me on there. I have not started anything yet because this is a lot of work, but I will. Okay, probably tonight I will go on there. I might shoot this over there too and go live and do a couple of little things and let people know who I am on Patreon. Okay. Anyway, enjoy Kiki's video. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you guys enjoy the sunshine, okay? Wherever you are, go out here. This is the nature of serotonin that builds up. If you're feeling down, get out in that sun. I'm telling you. And just smile and let it hit your face. And you will feel so much better, okay? Everything shall pass. Trouble don't last always. Remember that. Trouble come, but it don't last, okay? Just pray through it, and you will get through it. All right. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back shortly. If you know anything or want me to talk about anything, hey, put it down in the comments. And we can have a discussion, okay? Let's talk about, y'all tell me what you want me to talk about. And I know we talk a lot about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but we got Love and Marriage DC coming. We got the Roja coming. We got Potomac coming. And these are my things, okay? Put a ring on it. I like it, but I hadn't really gotten into it, but I will review it again. I just like TV. I like this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, and Beverly Hills. I like that. So we can get deep into stuff like this and learn about people's behavior and why they act the way they do. Again, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.